Thou shalt not kill, that is one of the 10 commandments, but also God commands that if anybody is to preach that anyone other than him is God, we are to stone them to death, or we are to execute them. And so I'm following that law. Did God ask me to do this? Absolutely not. I did it on my own because I got sick and tired and fed up.
You're cherry picking certain commandments to follow and not.
Sure.
How do you choose that and why?
Right. So it's difficult, right? Thou shalt not kill. That's a clear commandment. Also, there's a commandment that if somebody is preaching that somebody other than God is God, we are to execute them and rid evil of Israel. So I'm obeying that commandment.
So you're just choosing what works for you?
No, I'm choosing what God's commandments are. So yeah, you'd say, hey, on one
He's
hand...
right. The woman is asking very normie questions. It's understandable that she would. She simply says, also, you're just cherry picking, so you're choosing what's good for you. No, as I said already, this man is actually reading his scripture. He's truly a Torah observant, should we call him believer, person, or whatever. He's definitely somebody that actually read the Torah and is obeying the Torah. This is factual. And therefore, to simply say he's cherry picking, no, it is true that you shall not kill is a commandment. However, God himself in the Bible is declaring that there are certain situations where you shall kill. There are certain verses, for example, where the Lord speaks and says there is a time for peace and a time for war. There is a time for killing within Christianity.